I'm there alone in the bed, sijalewa, thinking about myself, and I'm like, nitawacha siku gani? Mimi nimeokoka mara kama 3.
Oh,
yes, unatoka kwa changa, and you look for that friend of your mother.
In the process, you've been getting born again.
Now I made a decision with my God. If I ever drink, kindly punish me. Make sure I have suffered 7 years like Nebuchadnezzar.
Welcome to Restoring the Inner Person with Jane. Welcome to Restoring the Inner Person in this wonderful new year. Today I'm so happy because I have a very special guest in very many ways. I've decided to have him since we started this channel, and the day is finally here. So welcome. I call him MC Jose. He'll tell us more about himself. He has a very wonderful story about how he got restored. But before we get to his story of how he got restored, let's give him an opportunity to tell us more about himself. Welcome.
So thank you very much, and I feel
yes,
it's been long since I was hosted in a very formal way. Nimezoea hizi za bla bla bla. So thank you very much.
I hope you are comfortable.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
And I'm that person. If I'm not comfortable, it adjust.
Okay.
And I'll make you become madhokodhanio like me.
Just be yourself.
Okay.
Just be you. Yes.
Thank you very much.
Okay.
And MC, kama vile umeniita, I'm an MC. I'm also a father. But another special thing about me,
yes,
tunajita mimi ni mraibu anayepata nafuu. A recovery addict.
A recovering addict.
Yes.
Yes.
Na I'm also the founder of MK Foundation, ambayo sisi deal sana mostly na walevi and all that.
Yes.
And I'm an author. I've written a book.
Wow.
Shakes of my past.
Yes, shakes of your past.
Yes, because they were shakes of my past. They had tried to shaken me, but I'm still strong. Yes.
So wonderful to have you.
Yes.
And to hear just a little bit about you. So you have written a book, like you have said.
Yes.
And this book is about your past.
Yes.
You've also mentioned about the fact that you are a recovering addict. And here in this channel, we call ourselves Restoring the Inner Person. So our focus really is on your turning point, or at the point where you got restored from drunkardness.
Yes.
But the truth is we cannot get there without getting a little bit of the details of, what is your story in brief before that. Okay, before you get to where things changed and it got you to a place now where you can even talk about your story and write a book.
Well,
yes.
About myself.
Yes.
What really tied me is maybe alcohol and cigarette.
Yes.
I started smoking when I was a very young boy. And I started also drinking when I was a very young boy. But I thought it was just fun. Hata zingine sikujua. In fact, I can say sikuwa na information. Lack of information, a lack of, you see, like nowadays we have YouTube, we have counselors, I mean churches, tunaongeleshwa kuhusu all this.
Yes.
But during our time, hakukua. Even if tunaenda Sunday school, kufunzo mambo ya Biblia, nobody would warn you sana about usikunywe, because they all believed you cannot drink when you are small. In fact, the first time my mother suspected my brother and I that we were smoking, hata isi kudhani aliamini. She just suspected. But you can imagine a class 5 boy smoking na kukunywa na hajui.
But maybe you can just tell us like about your first puff. What happened? How did it happen?
Now, okay, we had this guy, tunaitaji wafanyikazi, alikuwa anafanya kazi home.
Yes.
And he used to smoke. Alafu tukiwa wadogo we already my brother and I tulikuwa already tunakaa kwa cube.
Okay.
You remember those?
Okay, cubes are a separate place,
yes,
for the boys.
For the boys.
Yes.
And we used to stay with him. And he was a smoker. So he trained us, literally. He trained us how to smoke. Yes. I don't want to mention, or to describe exactly what happened.
So you are
for the sake
simply
of that.
Exposed.
Yes.
Yes.
I was exposed
and
to
like
cigarette.
In that position, you could not say no because you didn't have information.
Okay.
Yeah.
It also excited me. I was also excited. My brother was also excited, especially
like this is an adult smoking.
Yes.
He seems to enjoy it.
And we used to laugh. You know, when you see people smoking there, smokers were described as mtu mwenye amefika. This person now is a gentleman. He is smoking in public. So we enjoyed the
So smoking was in public?
Yes, it was in public. That is
and
one
maybe
thing.
allow me to add, like you've made me realize that even this was widely advertised, whether it's through radio
yes.
through the TV.
Yes.
So these adverts were there.
They were there.
And they show you that cigarette smoking it's just okay and you enjoy it. Yes.
And I'm telling you, it was in public.
Yeah.
I mean, not like nowadays. At least we have smoking zones. Cigarette is sipoa, baya. By then, parents will tell you, but unaona wana smoke. So
they themselves will tell you it's not good, but they themselves they are smoking.
No, even you see, given our teacher, we had teachers who are smoking. Yes. And that's how we started smoking.
Okay.
My brother and I.
Yes.
We started smoking when I was in class 5. Yeah, class 5.
That's around 11 years.
Yes,
there.
And he was in class 6. I think 6 or 7.
12 years, 13 there.
Yes.
So let's go to alcohol. Yes.
The same age. And we were introduced also, we were exposed in alcohol changa. You know, the illicit brew, the exposure.
Yeah.
So alikuwa, I think, sijui I do it in Kiswahili ndio itoke vizuri.
It's okay.
Kuna, unajua, akikatia ng'ombe majani, kuna mahali ilikuwa inafichwa. In our shamba.
So this employee of yours,
Yes.
So he used to go cut.
You see, our neighboring,
yes.
kuna mtu alikuwa anaishi, they used to sell changa. Then jirani. And because policemen used to come to arrest them, so hawangeiweka kwa nyumba, they used to hide it in our napier grass. So huyu jamaa akikata napier grass ya ng'ombe, he found a kibuyu of changa.
Oh my God, yes.
So he brought it in the cube usiku sasa. Kasembia niko na kitu hapa. And
he's the same guy who have introduced you now to smoking.
To smoking.
And now the alcohol has come.
Yes. Now, hii tukiwa wadogo, I remember vividly, my brother, alipoishika akapiga sip, alitema. It was not sweet.
It wasn't, okay.
Alitema chini. Na yeye, mimi na mimi, nilimeza. Now hapo sijaiweza kueleza. I swallowed na nikaendelea kukunywa. But my brother hakuwahi pelekana vizuri na pombe. Never ever, sigara tu.
Okay.
But pombe hakuwahi. So I started, nikakunywa hapo, of course I felt something. From there, nilikuwa naenda, alafu you know the jirani, wao wenye walikuwa nauza changa, palikuwa kuna ile huyu mtoto ni wa tajiri. Huyu mtoto ni wa huku kwa Masonko. So I feel vibaya kunywa. So I was welcomed so much. Every time I want to kugonga kadogo, there was that small glass.
Yes.
Every time I want to kukunywa, I jump, nagonga. And sometimes we used to give them bosho, that's beans from our place.
Yes.
Kidogo. So ni watu si wazuri, hawakuwa wazuri.
So I am just hoping that even those who are watching us, they are getting to understand some of the things that lead to very young people getting into the use of drugs basically, because maybe the neighborhood, the people we live with, they are the very people who are introducing our children and the young ones into these substances.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's maybe from there we can jump and go to how now maybe you find yourself deep into the struggle with the drugs basically.
Okay.
Yes.
About now alcohol hapo ilikuwa kukunywa kidogo kidogo in high school or as well, but cigarette, I want to assure you cigarettes nilivuta kabisa.
Yes.
Cigarettes
So
na
from
kidogo.
there you
From there I
continued.
continued smoking. Me, I remember when I was in class 7, I was an addict. Singekaa bila sigara. I would nosebleed. Now about alcohol, mali kalikuja ikanishika sana. Mimi I would say also the issue of women. You know, nitaita sijui kama at that point naweza ita issue when it counselor, maybe you know, naweza ita issue of love, because I've never talked about this so much, but I know I was affected na ule girlfriend ile tukua form 4. The girlfriend nini that girlfriend that I felt that I love so much, alikuja akachukuliwa na nikaona amechukuliwa na jamaa mwingine.
Okay.
And I felt so bad. Huyu jamaa alikuwa anaendesha, nakumbuka alikuwa anaendesha Datsun, hata ikuwa yake ya kazi Datsun 1200. Nikasikia fununu that this lady anapush na huyo mtu. Na mimi nilipoona sasa siku moja nikaona sikumuona na Datsun, but I saw the short man akimsindikiza usiku kwenda home. That was the end of it. Nikajua sasa hapa kumeharibika. And I was like, kama sio huyu, kama huyu ameniwacha, hakuna mwanamke mzuri hii dunia. So I decided sasa hapo ni after form 4, I decided nitakuwa na
15, so you are still a teenager?
Yes.
So we can talk of teenage love.
Teenage
so it is
love.
still a time when you are still young.
Yes.
You are getting to to transit, understand yourself. Loving the opposite gender.
Yes.
So you have your first love.
My first love, ameniwacha, I decided to drink.
So you are already exposed.
Yes.
Because you are bringing it very nicely. Because I want to believe that today, in the current world that we are today,
yes,
the two major things that are around families and they are destroying families are, number one, the issue around the drugs, and number two, issues of love.
Yes.
Issues of love. Whether you are a teenager, you are a young adult, or even you are a mature person. These are the two major things that are destroying and affecting families. So for you here now, it is starting at this very age, and you are into, okay, I just want to talk about drugs.
Yes.
Generally.
Yeah.
And so the young girl goes.
The young girl goes, I decide now it is drinking. I remember even one day she came to where I was drinking, and she called me outside.
Yes.
And she asked me, why are you drinking so much? So she was still concerned. And I'm like, ntakunywa. I felt now alcohol is the best option. Kama uliniacha. Na wewe,
like the alcohol was taking the place of the lost love.
The lost love.
Although there was still alcoholism before that.
But not that much. Haikuwa imeingia kabisa. Now sasa hapa ndipo inaanza kuingia, but the reason why I say haikuwa imeingia kabisa, it's because kama singeapata pesa ya kukunywa, I had no problem kwenda kulala. Anyway, penye ilikuja kuingia, after that I went to college. I've written that on my book. I went to a National Youth Service.
Yes.
Sasa pale NYS, of course, it's a disciplined force. I stayed for like 6-7 months in the basic training.
Yes.
Na hapo sikupata nafasi ya kunywa, but nakumbuka nilikunywa mara 2. And I was caught by the officer. I don't want to remember the punishment I got. But I remember during the basic training ule kurutu.
Yes.
Tulijifind tumekunywa kama mara 2, but after that now I was posted to a place called Lambwe. Lambwe Valley is a hardship unit. The interior parts of Homa Bay. Uko ndani kabisa. Sindo district. Okay. Now that place...
And that is in Kenya?
That is in Kenya. Yes. Ruma National Park. In fact, our camp was inside the park. Okay. In the middle of the park. Now, it comes this time, niko huko, ni hardship, sioni mtu wetu. So me and my few friends we decide sasa, alafu nilikuwa na madaraka kidogo. So pesa sikuwa nakosa na si pesa. We used to ilikuwa sitaitumia jina stealing, ilikuwa taking. And we used to use the term sharpness. You are sharp, umeweza kuchukua maziwa ile ya unga ukapelekea wale Saluo community, ukapelekea nao wanakupea changa. So we used to drink changa, na yuko ni pure. The original changa now. The original imetengenezwa na hizo, I don't know. So we were there, ni hardship. Then umeanza kuzoea kukunywa ndio ulale. The place is full of snakes. Snakes are all over. Na umefika huko sasa, ile tension ka snake, kuna joto, mosquito, all this, it's not a comfortable place. So we decide sasa kutakuwa kuonga kachanga, ama hata kulikuwa na canteen kanauzwa pombe na officer. An officer was selling a club inside the camp. So you can imagine this officer anataka pesa. So hawezi zuia young people, sisi young people tuende tukakunywa, anataka pesa. So we used to drink.
An officer is selling.
Yes. Kulikuwa na club. Yes. Those are hardship place, huko ni kama hakuna sheria. So unaweza imagine nimeanza kukua, unless I drink I will not sleep. Sasa ikakwani hivyo, unless I drink music is
like basically you had become addicted.
I started becoming addicted. So from there I was transferred to Nairobi after doing a kazi mzuri. Nimeenda nimetangaza mpira wa annual sports, and the director National Youth Service akasema hiyo talent lazima iende Nairobi. So in Nairobi, little did they know, wananipeleka Nairobi, a place where sasa wamenirusha Mathare North. Mathare North ilikuwa na pombe kila wakati. So mimi I used to come from Ruaraka karibu kila siku. Alafu Nairobi, it was department yenye niliwekwa ilikuwa ku general duty. Kuna kazi. You wake up in the morning, tuenda kwa uwanja, tunajikaa kama watu wenye wameonekana kwa uwanja kidogo. Then I move out. Na nilikuwa naenda peke yangu Mathare North. So kulikuwa zile pombe za sachet. Now that's where I started becoming addict. Na nikawa na a girlfriend. Alikuwa anaitwa Betha. I had issues of love. Honestly speaking. Nilikuwa na issue ya kupenda, nimependa.
Ukipenda, umependa.
Nimependa. So tulipatana na huyo Betha Atieno. That lady, sorry for mentioning her name, but sijui kwa nini naitemaga.
But you also talked about her in your book.
In my book, yes.
So it's in the public domain.
Yes. So nilienda nikampata, and after finding this lady, she was kind, alikuwa mzuri, alikuwa ananitetea, anasema siku moja utawacha pombe. So nimeona mimi ni mlevi na niko na mtu ananipenda, ananitetea, hata niki watu wakizusha, when people complain about myself, I could leave him. One day he will stop.
That's something interesting you have mentioned.
Yes.
So, Betha, in spite of the fact that you are drinking, she loved you.
She loved me.
So it means like you knew hii pombe si mzuri.
Of course.
Inakufanya upoteze marks.
Of course.
Lakini huwa akakupenda.
Alikuwa ananipenda nikiwa hivyo. In fact, I remember one time baba yake alikuja kumtembelea. They had a relative who was an officer. So babake alikuja kumtembelea. And this relative was against me. Against him, maneno ya ku Joseph and Betha. So alienda akastaki kwa baba yake. And Betha told the father, ni mlevi no atawacha. One day atawacha.
She believed in you.
She believed in me. So nilikuwa ninajua hapa niko na mtu mwenye ananiamini. So this is another point you should take. Mulevi anataka kuaminiwa. Hata leo hii I usually show them I believe in
kuna
you.
Kitu specially ndani yako.
Yes.
She's the only person alikuwa anaiona.
Yes. So hata kama mtu anakaa na mulevi pale nyumbani, tuanzie hapo. Kama mtu anakaa na mulevi pale nyumbani, at least show them that you believe in them. You still love them.
And you give them like feedback of whatever you can see in them.
Yes.
They want to be believed.
Yes.
That's very powerful.
So after a while, a friend of mine, tulikuwa naye huko Lambo, he came to Nairobi, alafu akapata job wote. Kajiriwa job na Kenya Airports Authority. Imagine wakaoana. So it became worse. Beshte yangu ameoa. So ikawa ni hapo. Nikakunywa. In fact, I was even dismissed.
Beshte yako akaoa?
Betha wangu.
Oh.
Walipokuja waliajiriwa kazi wote pamoja. They got an opportunity, wakaanza kufanya kazi na Kenya Airports Authority.
So they go to Kenya Ports Authority.
Yes.
And
now they married.
So you are left at the camp.
At the camp. Sasa nikakunywa sawa sawa. Until I was
the person who
dismissed.
believed in
Yes.
Tena.
Until ameenda. I was dismissed. From the mi sikumaliza vizuri. Although I did a course, nilifanya driving course.
What happened?
Of course ulevi tu.
So it is the drunkenness pushed you to a place of being dismissed?
Yes, I was dismissed.
From the service?
From the service. Because the drinking now became too much. Nikawa attend duties. I'm now careless. Sijali. Nakunywa naingia anytime. You know that's a disciplined force.
Yes.
So I became worse. Kila time mimi mlevi. And I was very good kwa drama. I remember even the principal of IBS, that is Institute of Business, NYS IBS.
Yes.
The principal at one point alinita kwa ofisi, and I will never forget that lady. She talked to me like a son. Karanja, you know we are very good. We depend on you in terms of drama. Na sikuwa member hiyo yake, nilikuwa kwa NYS but sikuwa nimeingia course huko. Mpaka walikuwa wanataka kunipea course moja nifanye huko ndio nikue because of drama. I was very good.
The talent that you had. Yeah, you have.
But unfortunately sikuweza. Nilikafika mahali nikaandikiwa barua ya kudismissiwa na sikuona kitu kubwa because wakati unadismissiwa there is savings. Utapewa savings. Sasa mimi nilikuwa naangalia savings za 10,000. You
are not seeing the fact that you are going to lose.
Yes. I just wanted the money. Niende nikakunywe. That is what happened. I came back home. Na kurudi nyumbani ndio nikawa mlevi sawa sawa. Nikakuja nikakuwa mlevi until I was diagnosed with TB. And it was worse. Nilikuwa mbaya. I was dying. Ilikuwa imenisukuma kabisa. Pombe inaweza kupush kwa kona. Ilikuwa imenipush but also wakati nilikuja nyumbani what triggered me ama enye ili charge zaidi ni kunywe zaidi. It was because I had that bad feeling and lack of information. Because I remember my father used to send mommy to me. Anamwambia go and tell Joseph kuna disease inakuwa advertised hapa kwa TV. But I thought ananiambia ukimwi. So sikumsikiza. HIV and AIDS.
Yes.
So couldn't listen to him. And I have just avoided what mommy was telling me about kupimwa and all that. So I decided nikakuwa msick. So because of that irritation ilikuwa inatoka hapa. I used now to drink changa. When I take the glass of changa, the irritation, it was like a painkiller. So I had to take it every day, especially in the morning. Because I take it, now of course ukikunywa, hautataka hiyo steam ishe. So the full day, ukipata 20 bob, you go for another. You get another 20 bob, and that became my lifestyle.
Maybe I can ask you, you get home, you have your savings.
Yes.
How long do they last?
Which savings now? Nothing. Yes. You don't have savings.
So like where were you getting money?
We used to do kibarua.
Okay.
The casual works zilikuwa casual jobs zilikuwa mob kabisa. Kwetu in the village where I come from kulikuwa nazo. Although ni ngumu. So because of the how my body ilikuwa inaenda, the disease inaenda ikinikula, inaenda ikinilemea kufanya hii job. Until it came a time where I saw now I'm going to die. And I accepted to go to the hospital. My parents took me to the hospital. And after that nikakuwa enrolled kwa madawa for 8 months. And I was faithful, nikakunywa vizuri, but I remember mara mbili, including my brother Mbatia, hii hata things jaisema kwa TV. My brother Mbatia siku moja came from Sudan.
Yes. Na
akaninunulia bia mbili, but he was innocent, hakuwa anajua sikunywi. But nilikunywa kama mara mbili during that time ya kumeza dawa.
Yes, drugs.
Yes.
Okay.
But after taking drugs, after the 8 months, manze the devil bado hakuwa ameniwacha. I went back to drinking. 8 months sikukunywa. Ilikuwa
allow
sawa.
me now to intercept kidogo. You come back from NYS, you come back home.
Yes.
You continue drinking.
Yes.
You get sick. You are diagnosed with TB, although your dad is talking about this disease
Yes,
that is
yes.
being talked about in the TV, that was HIV. You get checked, you get treatment. But now the thing is, you are at home.
Yes.
How does your family take you?
Well, I will never complain about my family.
Yes.
In fact, they loved me. They really loved me. I remember even my sister, Pastor Jane, used to bring her church members at our place just to pray for me. They really prayed for me. They supported me. When I was sick, Pastor Jane would come from a distance just to take me to the hospital. They loved me. They supported me. My
Yes.
own mother made sure that I've taken porridge, milk, all meals. Even my late dad. Even I remember he brought a barber at home to shave my hair.
Yeah.
And they took good care of me.
Yeah,
That
so-
one I cannot complain.
Listening to you, I'm thinking of that parent who is listening and watching us.
Yes.
Maybe he or she has been blaming herself. Maybe there are things they've not done. But now listening to you, your family has consistently been there.
Yes.
I've not had a place where you are blaming your alcoholism
Yes.
to back to the family, like they neglected you or they didn't do what they were supposed to do as family.
Yes.
So this thing, we saw where you started, how it has progressed. But now you are sick and they are supporting you.
Yes.
But then that is now where we are.
Yes.
I wanted us to clarify that
Yes.
sometimes the family can be very supportive, but still their son or their daughter gets
Yes.
into drugs and alcoholism.
But I want to make something clear.
Yes.
Even if they were supporting me and they
Yes.
loved me, they did not spoil me.
They did not spoil you.
Yes.
Yes.
Ntaiekaje, mi naita kuspoil. They did not, like kunipembeleza, tolerate me. They used to warn me,
Yes.
Joseph, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Yes, but they supported
You have
me.
reminded me of a term I like using, separating the sin and the sinner.
Yes.
They were able to love you as their son,
Yes.
their brother, their sibling. But whatever you had gotten yourself into,
They were against it.
good.
Yes.
Yes.
Because like my father and mother,
Yes.
they had their own rules in the house.
Yes.
Don't enter that house when you are drunkard. Are you getting?
Yes.
My mother would not take us, put food sijui anipelekee kwa cube chakula. Ati nikikuja usiku I'll find food in my table. But they loved me.
Okay.
They took care of me.
Wow.
But they, of course, hiyo ni kuspoil. When I'm there drinking, knowing very well my mother will spare some food for me, I think that's spoiling.
But I still want to imagine that in that position as parents, they love you. You are their son. They are not spoiling you, of course. And they are warning you and they are showing you the bad side of whatever you are doing. As a counselor, I want to imagine they underwent a lot of problems personally.
Of course,
Because
I know.
of you.
Yes,
Yes.
that one I know it is true. I took them through hell, and I count them as very strong parents.
Yes.
Because in fact, I remember I was not alone. I also had a sister who was also into drugs and. We give them sleepless nights. And
So it was not only you.
it was not only me, my sister and I, you can imagine.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yes.
after that, so after taking medicine for 8 months,
Yes.
and nikapona, imagine I went back to alcohol again. And after going back to alcohol,
Maybe you can tell us, maybe like what made you to go back?
Well, as I mentioned, as ile ya kwanza, it was not my decision to stop drinking. I had not made up my mind to stop drinking.
Wow.
It is the disease.
It is the disease
And
that
the medicine.
had temporarily
Yes.
made
I had
you to
not
stop.
made,
Yes.
I still loved alcohol. I wanted that aire thing to be top, to be, to be tipsy, as they call it nowadays.
Yes.
I still wanted that. So, after taking the medicine, I'm now strong, I'm okay. Then I went far from my parents and I started drinking again. And
You went far.
not very far. Okay, and I started getting jobs, in town. And I'm like, hii kazi ndio ifanyike, unagonga kadogo.
Maybe you can tell us the kind of jobs that you are
I was an MC. So we used to do promotions on the street, Nakuru town. So, wale wakuza simu. Nakwambia.
And I want to imagine your MC job that didn't start there. You were still doing it even before.
Yes.
I know I've read your book.
And in fact, after stopping the alcohol for the 8 months, now I nurtured my talent well.
Within the 8 months.
Within the 8 months. Now I established myself as an MC and I became known. I became famous. Yeah, and so hata nikiwacha kukunywa pombe, opportunities were there. Hata wakati nimeacha
You see now what you are telling the viewer is that when you are minus those things, you can be the best version of yourself.
Yes.
That is what it means.
Yes.
So alcohol, drugs destroy whatever you are supposed to. They destroy your destiny.
Exactly.
Yes. So the 8 months you nurtured.
I nurtured the talent.
But after the 8 months, because it wasn't from you.
Yes, I went back.
You went back.
And unfortunately, after drinking for a few months, I was diagnosed again with tuberculosis for the second time. And this time now I decided now I need to move out of this place. I blamed the environment and I said now this place, I need to move out of this place. And I joined a school. It was called Kenya School of Sports and Talent. And I decided to join the school now to run away from alcohol. But let me tell you.
Meaning you had now started struggling to stop.
Yes, and now I wanted to stop.
Yes, okay.
So when I went to that place, oh my God.
After getting the second time, that's the time you decide now.
Now I was given the medicine and now I decide now let me go. Now after going to that place, the devil, I find the place is worse than where I came from. Hapo ndio iko hapo nje.
So you are running away from the environment. You go to school and then you still find. So I think the issue of the environment is very consistent in your story.
Yes.
Right from the time it started, progression to college where you are posted.
Yes.
In I think Western Kenya.
Yes.
You go to Nairobi, the environment, you are exposed. You come back home, the environment is the same. You decide to run away from it now, but where you go to school, the environment.
Exactly.
There is still a lot of supply and availability.
So I became worse. But of course my parents knew that I have stopped.
Yes.
And my father passed away when I was still in that place. When he passed away, he knew that I have stopped. And I remember I came back home. And after coming home and we buried our father and I continued staying at home. And now drinking again until now you are talking about the turning point.
The turning point.
And
the turning point.
I remember.
So where does the story change?
I remember every time I used to drink at night. I used to now start imagining up myself, looking at myself. After now the alcohol has gone down. I'm there alone in the bed, sijalewa, thinking about myself, and I'm like, nitawacha siku gani? So the things started disturbing me so much.
Like you started getting tired.
Yes.
Of
but
alcohol.
when I wake up in the morning, the body wants, the environment as well, friends, uko wapi? Kuja.
Okay, the environment,
friends.
The friends.
And the body.
And the body
now,
and also availability. Because the body had gotten used to it.
Yes.
So it is still it needs to be filled with it every day.
And there is this day that I wake up, I call my friend Mike, I told him that hata kuna pombe nilibakisha mahali, we go and I have some money. So I called him to Kaenda. We started drinking in the morning. And around 3, after changing, we changed the club. We went to another club. At around 3 now, I was intoxicated. And also, we had something that I've nimeruka kidogo, but we had a meeting at home. Now I was going to that meeting.
A family meeting?
Yes, kind of a family meeting. So when I went home, it was not even a meeting, ilikuwa ni kama kesi. So when I went home and I found my mother, nakumbuka hapo nilikuwa nina imagine, how will I stop? Remember, I have tried to stop alcohol several times, getting born again. Mimi nimeokoka mara kama 3.
Oh,
yes, unatoka kwa changa and you look for that friend of your mother.
In the process,
yes,
you've been getting born again.
Yes, because sometimes I think nature ni nature. Sometimes you are drunk and you start imagining yourself. I remember I used to watch Churchill. Instead of laughing, I used to cry. Because I felt I can do better than them. I had that feeling in myself. That the inner feeling
the abilities and the talents you have,
yes,
they are still screaming to come out. But
I'm tired.
You are tired and oppressed by alcoholism. Yes.
So I'm like, okay, now after taking changa, the emotion, alcohol can bring a lot of emotions. So I'm there crying, and I decide now I'm going to be born again. Naenda napiga magoti mali na ninaokoka hata miezi 2.
Alone or in a church or somewhere?
I look for my mother's friends.
Okay.
Mom, nimekuja, I want to be born again. And I
your mother's friends.
Yes.
Okay.
And I decide now I've stopped drinking.
Yes.
So never despite that mulevi akikuja kuomba kuna kitu inaingaga ndani yake. Akikuja kuombewa
even a child of your friend, a neighbor's friend.
Yes, pray for them. Yes. If they are drunk,
don't laugh at them.
Yes, just pray for them.
Don't negatively talk negatively about them.
Don't support them. Support them.
Yes, that's
and
powerful.
So,
God bless your mother's friends.
Yeah. God bless them. So now this day I make the decision. I find my mother there seated with the lady tulikuwa tufanye kesi na yeye. So I found my mother there. And instead of many cases, I told my mother, Mommy, I've come to tell you. Now remember, nikitoka kwa bar, niko na hiyo mawazo. I don't know what to tell my mother. But the decision comes when I see my mother. Now I made the decision. I told my mother, I've come to tell you, I will never drink again in my life. For the rest of my life. I'm like, okay. Kumbe, kitambo I used to say, nimewacha pombe. But I'm not finishing the sentence. Maisha yangu yote. Now today nimemaliza.
You decided to.
And we talked nothing more. I went to my house, I slept, and nikaamuka. Nikalala, then nikaamuka asubuhi. Not asubuhi. After kuamuka, the pombe now is not in my head, imetoka. I told myself, I've been telling mommy that I've stopped drinking. I've promised my father not once, not twice. But nikienda mbali now, I drink. Now it is time to tell my God. Makiu, all along nikikunywa, I used to fear God. So singe make decision na Mungu. In fact, I used to fear God to an extent. Singeomba nikiwa mlevi. Ndio nisiseme something that I don't know. I want to be sure of what I'm praying. So I wake up after the sleep. I wake up and I'm here now with my God. God, I've come before you. Now I made a decision with my God. If I ever drink, kindly punish me. Make sure I have suffered 7 years like Nebuchadnezzar. Let me eat grass. And that was me. So from there, because of the fear of God, because of the fear of what I told God, that is what saved me. Just the fear of the Lord.
Yes.
Hiyo peke yake ndio iliniokoa.
So you made a commitment
I
to
made
God.
a commitment hata leo hii na make commitment na Mungu. If I ever drink, punish me. Lakini nilimwambia na mimi nikiwacha, help me.
Yes.
Let my life take another
so
direction.
Sort of a covenant of
Yes.
like a covenant.
It's a covenant
between
under the fear of God.
Yes.
Because I know of a person who made such a covenant na akarudia kukunywa.
Yes.
And that is wrong.
So
but because
you told
I fear God,
if I go back, punish me. If I don't, help me. Yes.
Now, I don't drink because I'm fearing the punishment of God. I don't want the punishment of God.
Yes.
And of course, along the way.
So the MC who is sitting here doesn't want the punishment of God.
Of God.
You've been consistent up to that day.
Now I think I'm in the 11th year.
Wow.
And apart from that, now, you see, you stay for a few weeks.
Yes.
Now you start, God gives you another grace. Now you start discovering, wow, so there is life. Because most of them who are drinking, hawajui kuna maisha ingine. In fact, I feel mercy on them.
So you make a decision or covenant this day with God. What next? Because I can hear now you're talking about God. Do you go to church or what happens?
Of course I go to church.
Yes.
In fact, nasemaga mimi si kwenda kuokoka tena. Already nilikuwa nimeokoka. And I remember and I thank Apostle Charles Irongo of Solid Rock Fellowship Nakuru.
Yes.
He even anointed me. Aliniekelea mafuta.
After that?
No. Nikiwa hata huko kwa ulevi. Alisema this is a man of God.
Amen.
And we are going to anoint you.
Yes.
Na hiyo mafuta ilifanya kazi. Ndio hiyo ilini control huko.
I realize, I know there is a lot you have not said.
Yes.
But you came to a turning point, you made a covenant with God.
Yes.
So in a very brief way, how has been your walk up to today for the 11 years? And as you say that, I want to congratulate you.
Thank you very much. And
and just praise God for you for sustaining you.
Amen.
Yes.
Let me tell you, since that day I made the covenant with my God, life have never been the same again. I have seen greatness of God. God have helped me in my talent, in my career. God has really walked with me.
Amen.
The promise we made together with God haijawahi rudi nyuma. In fact, I dare say hata mwili yangu sijai lose kilo. I've always been adding. Although now namwambia nisiongeze zaidi, but I've always been adding. I've always, yani life yangu tu, na kwenye kunaenda vibaya, it's because God anataka niwache hapo, nichukue another direction.
Yes.
Me have seen God, na Mungu wangu ni mkubwa. God hajawahi niangusha hata siku moja, even kadot. Not even a single minute.
Yes.
So I've seen the grace of God, the hand of God has always been with me. I have done a lot. God at many make now I talk to the walevi.
Yes.
Because I understand them. I went through whatever they are going through.
Yes.
In fact, alinimake, sijaambia watu, alinimake ni kunywa ile mpaka ya kujikojolea. Hiyo yote.
Yes.
Now when I see somebody in such a state, I talk to him. I embrace them. I love them because I went through that.
Yes.
Yes. That is now me. That's now thou Joseph.
So thank you so much, MC. I know we may not really exhaust.
Yes.
But you have written a book. We are going to display it. We also are going to give out your number.
Yes.
So that anybody wanting that book and want to know your story in details and get encouraged and know that even if you are deep into sin, into alcoholism, into drugs, it is possible with God. For him, it was about God. He never went to a rehab, but I know you have tried a rehab if you are watching us, but at the end of the day, it is you who makes that decision and purpose to walk with God, because our God, our Creator, is our total restorer. He's the one who has restored him and has walked with him for the past 11 years. And we can only say praise be to God. And also, he has started a foundation, and today he's a crusader. He reaches out to those who are lost in drugs, and he loves the Lord, and he's a great MC. So like you said, we are going to put his number here. He's an international MC. If you have a great event, doesn't matter which level, may it be a wedding, may it be a political event, or whichever event, you can contact him and make sure you pay him handsomely because he's really, really good. This has been Restoring the Inner Person with Jane.